The R-V crash everyone feared? It's here. 13 models just lost value overnight, and dealers are doing everything to keep it quiet. I'm talking sticker prices slashed, floor plans frozen, and buyers stuck with rigs worth thousands less than they paid. It's ugly, and it's spreading across every major brand. If you even think about buying in 2025, you need to hear this now. These are the 13 R-vees collapsing hardest, starting with the Airstream Basecamp. You know a market's in trouble when even Airstream starts losing shine. The Basecamp, that sleek silver pod every lifestyle ad pushed as freedom on wheels, has become the first real warning light of the 2025 collapse. For years, people believed Airstreams were immune to depreciation. That myth just broke. Units that sold for $57,400 in mid-2023 are now closing at $41,800. That is a 27% drop confirmed in the Q3 J.D. Power resale report. Dealers in Colorado and Texas quietly admitted to more than 120 Basecamps, sitting over 180 days on their lots, costing them storage fees and floor plan interest they can't recover. Why the sudden slide? Two hits landed at once. Rising interest rates wiped out entry luxury buyers who financed these with zero down. Then came the quality stigma, soft floor complaints, seal failures, and delayed warranty parts on the 2019 through 2021. VIN runs. Once confidence cracks, value follows fast. For you, that means patience pays. Wait 45 more days, and those unsold Basecamps will slip under 40,000. Buy early, and you're donating 10 grand to someone else's mistake. Even the most rugged-looking rigs hide costs that hit hard where it matters most: your wallet. Jayco Greyhawk. It has always carried a reputation for solid dependability. Families trusted it for space, layout, and reliability. But in 2025, that trust is colliding with cold numbers. The 2024 Greyhawk 31 Fest left the factory tagged at $142,700. Today, dealer listings hover near $93,100, a drop of nearly 35% in just 12 months. That is confirmed by both J.D. Power resale data and multiple auction hammers across the Midwest and Southeast. Why the slide? Two forces hit hard. First, oversupply. Dealers stocked aggressively during the 2021 and 2022 pandemic surge, assuming families would continue buying mid-range Class C rigs. Then, rising operating costs, fuel, insurance, and storage forced early sellers to liquidate. The combination created a cascade effect. Every discounted unit pushed the next one lower. For you, the cautionary detail is clear. Timing matters. Walk into a lot today, and you might see a rig that cost $142,700, now under $95,000, already losing equity. Wait 30 to 45 days, and those lingering units could drop below $90,000. Price drops tell a story dealers won't admit. Read it carefully before it hits you. If you've already spotted some rigs losing value, hit like to show you're paying attention. Comment your experience or questions below. Let's compare notes before more buyers get caught in these collapsing R-V deals. Thor Axis. This one was designed to be nimble, to bring Class A comfort into a compact package. Families and adventure seekers were drawn to the promise of city-friendly mobility without sacrificing living space. But in 2025, that promise is colliding with reality in a way that directly impacts your wallet. The 2024 Thor Axis 24.1 left the factory with a sticker of $171,400. Today, used listings hover near $109,700, a collapse of roughly 36% within a single model year. Auction results from Copart and IAA confirm this slide, alongside dealer markdown sheets showing units lingering over 120 days. The causes are clear. Overproduction during the pandemic surge created an inventory glut. Meanwhile, rising fuel costs, higher insurance premiums, and tightened loan approvals made buyers hesitate. Units that once moved quickly now sit frozen on lots, pushing prices down further. Every listing undercuts the next, leaving early adopters absorbing losses they could not have anticipated. For you, the takeaway is direct. This is timing, not quality. The Thor Axis functions well. The chassis, transmission, and slide systems remain reliable. The financial danger lies in when you buy and what happens after you drive off the lot. Mechanical quirks and creeping maintenance bills are silently rewriting what's actually affordable. Newmar Ventana. It carried an air of quiet authority. For years, it was the coach of choice for those who valued precision engineering and understated craftsmanship. Owners trusted it to deliver consistent performance, comfort, and longevity. But in 2025, even this stalwart faces a dramatic erosion of value, and that directly affects your pocket. The 2024 Newmar Ventana 46 originally rolled off the showroom floor with a sticker of $498,000. Today, its resale value hovers around $311,000, a staggering depreciation of approximately 37% within just 12 months. Auction data from Copart and Insurance Auto Auctions, combined with dealer markdown logs, confirm the trend. Pandemic overproduction left dealer lots overstocked. Rising diesel, storage, and insurance costs pushed buyers away. Even affluent buyers hesitated to finance at high rates. Competing listings now force steep price cuts, eroding market confidence and accelerating depreciation. For you, the takeaway is simple. Craftsmanship cannot defend against market forces. The Ventana remains mechanically solid, luxurious inside, and durable. The risk is financial, not structural. Buying now without timing awareness exposes you to immediate losses. High-tech features can feel like luxury until the repair receipts prove otherwise. Entegra Aspire. Not every high-dollar coach holds value the way its reputation promises. The Entegra Aspire once commanded respect among seasoned buyers for its combination of solid chassis, diesel performance, and interior refinement. But the market is speaking a new language in 2025, and your wallet should listen closely. The 2023 Entegra Aspire 35S, previously listed at $458,000, now trades at roughly $187,000 in recent auction results. That is a decline of nearly 37% in less than 18 months. Verified data from Insurance Auto Auctions and dealer markdown sheets show multiple units selling at bottom dollar, often beneath wholesale book value. Surging past production left excess inventory as supply chains eased. Diesel volatility and costly electronic chassis maintenance chilled demand. Buyers now hesitate to finance high-tech units, and even mechanically sound, well-finished coaches cannot resist steep depreciation pressures. For anyone tracking market timing, the takeaway is clear. Buying an Aspire now without careful scrutiny risks instant depreciation. Proof exists on auction floors and dealer logs, and those numbers do not lie. Every flashy upgrade comes with a hidden cost. It's time to see the math behind it. Winnebago Revel. Some rigs were meant to redefine adventure, but the Winnebago Revel has become a cautionary tale for 2025 buyers. The 2022 Revel 44K, originally listed at $129,995, now consistently sells around $85,000 on wholesale auctions, a drop of roughly 34%. Real receipts from Copart and Insurance Auto Auctions confirm multiple units changing hands well below the dealer minimum, often with less than 150 days on the lot. The Revel's 4x4 platform is costly to maintain. Active suspension, power lifts, and solar systems create hidden repair costs. Floor plan pressure drives steep dealer discounts, while high insurance claims on roofs and wiring accelerate depreciation sharply. For anyone considering a Revel, the takeaway is immediate and practical. Do not buy until you have inspected VN-specific service records, verified moisture readings, and confirmed actual auction comps. This is a rig where a $35,000 markdown can evaporate your expected value instantly. When depreciation accelerates faster than expected, even loyal buyers feel the sting. Tiffin Allegro Red. This was once a symbol of refined American motorhome engineering, but 2025 has revealed cracks buyers cannot ignore. The 2021 Allegro Red 36F, originally listed at $139,995, is now routinely appearing on wholesale auctions for $114,000, a drop of nearly 18%. Auction receipts from Mannheim and Edessa show multiple units lingering on dealer lots for over 170 days, often with sequential markdowns of $5,000 to $7,000 per month. Floor plan pressure forces markdowns as dealers finance each Allegro Red. high operational costs, diesel engines, hydraulic jacks, integrated entertainment, plus insurance claims on roof seals and slide-outs are driving rapid depreciation and eroding resale value. For buyers watching their wallets, the warning is clear. Inspect VIN-specific maintenance logs, verify moisture meter readings, and review multiple auction comps before committing. Skipping this step could mean losing $10,000 or more in the first 6 months alone. Discounts aren't always a bargain. They often signal trouble you can't ignore. Forest River Rockwood Mini Lite, once marketed as the light, nimble solution for weekend adventurers, is now quietly losing ground. In 2025, a 2022 Rockwood Mini Lite 221, originally priced at $32,995, is currently hammering at auction for $26,500, a decline of nearly 19% in just over 12 months. Dealer bulletin sheets reveal multiple units sitting on lots for over 140 days, with markdown ladders of $1,500 to $2,000 every 2 weeks. Rockwood Mini Lite faces two pressures: a surge in larger four-season lightweight trailers and repeated slide-out seal and roof moisture issues. Copart and insurance records show rising water damage and under-chassis corrosion claims, driving depreciation and lowering resale value. For cautious buyers, the lesson is explicit. Inspect VIN-specific roof and slide-out history. Check moisture meters along the frame rails and compare multiple auction comps. Even a single overlooked flaw could cost $3,000 to $5,000 immediately. Small details overlooked today can explode into serious costs down the road. Forest River, Salem and Wildwood. When you look at the Forest River, Salem and Wildwood travel trailers, what stands out immediately is how quickly their resale value has slipped in 2025. A 2021 Salem 314 BHXL, originally priced at $35,495, recently sold at auction for $29,200, marking a decline of almost 18% in less than 24 months. Dealer lot reports confirm similar patterns. Units sitting for over 120 days, repeated price drops of $1,200 to $1,100, $1,500 every 2 weeks, and inventory starting to cannibalize itself. Salem and Wildwood trailers face two pressures: slide-out misalignment, undercarriage rust, and roof moisture claims on 2019 through 2021 units, plus market saturation from similarly equipped lightweight trailers, forcing dealers to lower prices and eroding resale value. For cautious buyers, the takeaway is clear. Inspect VIN-specific moisture reports, check undercarriage integrity, and run multiple auction comps to quantify real depreciation. Every overlooked flaw could shave $3,000 to $4,000 off what you actually receive. The signs were subtle at first, but the financial impact is now impossible to miss. Stay ahead of the market. Subscribe now. Hit the bell to never miss another crash alert or hidden R-vee warning. Protect your wallet, avoid mistakes, and join a community of informed buyers. Coachmen Freelander. It has quietly become one of the fastest depreciating units of 2025, and the numbers tell the story. A 2021 Freelander 33C, originally listed at $79,900, recently hammered at auction for $65,200, a drop of over 18%. Dealer lot reports show similar trends. Units sitting for over 110 days, repeated markdowns of $1,500 to $2,000 every 2 weeks, and limited buyer activity on trade-in programs. Chassis and suspension problems on 2019 through 2021. Ford and Chevy units appear in insurance and Copart records. Roof leaks and slide misalignment, combined with Thor and Winnebago competition, force dealers to undercut Freelander prices aggressively to move inventory. For cautious buyers, the takeaway is precise. Verify VIN-specific suspension history, inspect roof seals under UV light, and track auction hammer prices versus retail book for at least 3 comparable units. Each missed flaw or skipped comparison could cost you $2,000 to $3,000 in actual value. Even trusted brands reveal cracks when inventory pressure meets buyer skepticism. Winnebago Minnie Winnie. This one is a cautionary tale for Class C buyers in 2025, and the proof is in the auction hammers, a 2021 Minnie Winnie 31H, originally listed at $84,700, recently sold for $68,900, a staggering drop of almost 19%. Dealer reports confirm the pattern. Units linger on lots for over 120 days, marked down repeatedly by $1,800 to $2,200, and online listings show identical models with sliding price reductions every 2 weeks. Chassis and suspension issues on 2019 through 2021. Ford and Chevy units appear in insurance and Copart records. Roof leaks and slide misalignments, combined with oversupply of Thor, Coachmen, and Forest River Class C units, force steep dealer price cuts. For the cautious buyer, there is a precise play. Verify VIN-specific chassis repairs, examine roof seals under bright daylight, and compare auction hammers against at least 3 similar models. Ignoring these steps could easily cost $2,500 or more in real value. Compact or classic, the numbers behind these rigs are speaking louder than marketing copy. Airstream Bambi. Few rigs carry the Airstream name with as much nostalgia as the Bambi. Yet in 2025, this small travel trailer has turned into a wallet trap for unsuspecting buyers. Auction data reveals a 2019 Bambi 16, previously listed at $35,900, hammered for only $29,400, a decline of nearly 18%. Dealer spreadsheets confirm units staying on lots well over 70 days, with repeated markdowns ranging from $500 to $1,200 per cycle. Online inventory snapshots show identical 2018 and 2019 models holding below book value across 3 separate regions, signaling consistent downward pressure. Aluminum panel seams, especially on extended awning units, show accelerated corrosion. Pop-out kitchen and rear bathroom slides often need costly lubrication and realignment in 2018 and 2019 models. Competing ultralight trailers force dealers into steep price cuts before seasonal demand declines. For a cautious buyer, verification is non-negotiable. Inspect each aluminum seam under sunlight. Confirm the integrity of pop-out tracks and cross-check auction results against at least 2 similar model years. Skipping these steps could easily cost $3,000 or more in lost value. Market forces, hidden maintenance, and oversupply converge. This is where the stakes are highest. Thor Four Winds / Chateau. No rig on the market right now exposes the dealer panic more clearly than the Thor Four Winds and its nearly identical counterpart, the Chateau. Auction hammers reveal a 2019 Four Winds 32F, previously listed at $129,900, closing at only $105,000, a sharp $18,900 drop, nearly 15% below retail. Dealer bulletins confirm floor plan pressure across nearly 200 units nationwide, with average days on lot climbing to 82, and markdown ladders showing repeated adjustments of $500 to $1,500 weekly. In several regions, dealers have begun bundling trade-ins, offering extended warranties or free winterization packages just to move inventory. Clear signs of desperation. Auction analysts report identical units relisted multiple times with no buyers, creating a feedback loop that drives prices even lower with every passing week. The Thor Four Winds and Chateau face repeated issues. Gas-powered slide mechanisms where early in 2017 through 2019 models, solar and inverter systems fail under moderate load, and undercarriage rails show minor rust in northern snowbelt states, confirmed by Copart and IAA records. For the careful buyer, inspection and verification are mandatory. Check each slide track for alignment. Confirm inverter operation under full load, and cross-reference auction results with at least 2 other model years. Ignoring these steps can easily cost $20,000 or more in depreciation. You will never recover. With that, our countdown of the 13 R-vees that have crashed in 2025 is complete. Remember, waiting just 3 to 4 weeks can often save you thousands, but acting without proof is the fastest way to overpay. If this video opened your eyes, don't just scroll away. Prices are still falling, and the next wave could hit even harder. Hit subscribe right now so you don't miss the next market alert. Drop a like if this helped you protect your cash, and comment below with what you're seeing at your local dealers. I read everyone. The crash isn't over, but staying informed means you'll never get blindsided.